Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Kimberly and today I'm doing a home office video. Excuse me. Siéntate, Eliana. Por favor, gracias. Now, my husband already uses this area, so it's not really like making a home office. I'm more of kind of like redoing it because I'll be using it now. And I also added some little touches of my own. So stay tuned for my home office. Here we go. This is what I started with. I don't know if I mentioned before, I think I did. My husband was using this space and I used it here and there for editing. Sometimes I would do it in our bedroom. But as you can see, it is in desperate need of a declutter and a cleanup. That's the one thing about like not having an organized space is it just kind of like develops clutter. Nothing has a place. You don't know where anything goes. And especially when multiple people use it, you know, it's kind of hard to keep up with it because we don't know where things go or where they should be put away. So what I want to start with is just clearing everything off of this desk. This is just a desk from Walmart. It was cheap and we liked just how simple it was. I'll link it below if you guys are interested, but yeah. It has a space in the back for cords, which I like that because I don't like the cord clutter. So as you can see, I had some things just out of place, out of their binder, you know, sheets that were just falling out. And so I'm really glad that I did this. I also use this for sewing. So you'll see some of my sewing supplies come out, my cutting mats. And I also had my drill in there. So yes, this definitely needed to be a designated office and nothing else. So once I remove everything, I'm just going to clean everything out, clean it up. So my microfiber, my all-purpose cleaner, and I'm just going to give it a wipe down all the dust and the little cubby holes. I'm hoping to get some baskets that are better, maybe taller, or maybe a small little drawer organizer to put in there. I don't have that yet, but I think that'll help me organize some extra supplies that I have. You'll see later in the video, I just kind of put them in a basket, but I need a better system. But for now, this worked out. So I'm vacuuming all the little dust bunnies that were back here, and I'm also mopping it up. So now that I've swept and mopped everything and cleaned it off, I'm going to start filling up those little cubbies. So these are just some supplies that I got from the school where I'll be working. I used to work at an adult school before I had my second daughter, and I'm a resource assistant for students with visual disabilities. So I do large print, braille, magnification software, speech output software, things like that with students. And surprisingly, a lot of students decided to come back even though we're learning remotely. So it's surprising to me. It's a good surprise because, you know, these students, they already have so many barriers and they just never cease to amaze me through everything that they go through already just with having a disability. You know, they choose to continue to attend school, continue to pursue their goals, and that just motivates me to work even harder for them. So when I was presented with the opportunity to come back to work and do it from home, I said, heck yes, I'll do it from home. I could still stay with my kids and do everything else I have to do. So I just organized some things in those little cubbies, my extra supplies. And like always, when decluttering and organizing, you do it like several times over because you can't figure out how you want things. So I'm just gonna get right into it with the electrical cords. So I have a scanner, a document scanner with OCR that I use to scan documents, scan textbooks, and transfer them to Braille software where I can edit and transcribe them to Braille. So this is also from my school, a loan from the school. So I'm setting this up. And if you guys know the zip tie trick, I always use zip ties. The Velcro ones are really nice because they're reusable. It's a more sustainable option, and you can use them forever pretty much. But for the ones that don't have Velcro zip tie, I'm using just the regular plastic ones, and that'll help keep your cord clutter out of the way. So again, I really liked this desk because it has a special spot for cords, and I can just leave everything in there and then plug it in as I need it. So I have this laptop. This is also a loaner from my school. I have my personal laptop that I use for my editing and things like that. So I'm just gonna stow that away in its case. As you see back there, that little basket that I put back there are all my hard drives, extra flash drives. I don't know what else is in there, webcams, headphones, just extra little things that I use for filming, for editing, for Zoom meetings and whatnot. So I put my binders in front, and I have some for work. I have some church stuff as well, and then I have my Braille materials in there and my planner. So on my desk, I just have simple, pens, pencils, scissors, my highlighters, things that I need for the office. And I'm mounting my calendar with a command hook. I love command hooks. I use them quite a bit. We are renters, so we want to make sure we don't put too many holes in the wall. Well, I already started putting in a few, but I hung my headphones there, and this is me working. Yes, that's how I work. So I wanted to show you just a video. This is a few days after of how it ended up looking. I had to pick up some textbooks from my site. I stack my laptop right on top of my work laptop. It's no problem. I can use it that way. And I added this little picture ledge, which I love. I put a little plant there, and one of my favorite pieces that my daughter made. And this is it. I have another little plant in the corner there too. I mean, you can never have too many plants in your space. This is my final product. If you're working from home, I recommend that you make a dedicated space for yourself. Make it beautiful and comfortable. And if you're working from home, hang in there. You got this. I hope this inspires you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.